What a year it's been.
What a year. I'm just looking at it and I'm amazed.
It is brilliant, though.
4 weeks married to Gail and then asks for a divorce and now with Eileen.
I know. Have you loved it? Because you look so at home.
It's been great. It's been... I absolutely love it. I've always loved the show, as you know. I mean, kind of when Dustin was alive, we did the Vera Maves impressions.
I remember. I mean, I do. Who would have thought when you and Dustin G were doing that?
Exactly.
You know, that you would end up on the street.
I would turn up on the street. It's just great. And working with Helen and with Sue is just a dream. They're both lovely women and great actresses.
Do you feel part of the gang now? Because there's always that new boy thing when you first come in and you don't know where the toilet is.
Yeah,
and you don't know. Do you know what I mean? And you don't know where anything is.
It was really weird because when I joined, the whole cast had just moved from the old set, the old studios at Granada, to this new purpose-built building. So I was saying to Helen, "How do we get to the studio?" She said, "I don't know." But then, you know, but then that's Helen. She still doesn't know. She always loses her way. She confesses to not being able to get anywhere. She went shopping, I think, in Manchester and took 3 hours driving back.
She's great. I love that.
And that was with sat-nav.
Yeah, that can happen, though. That can happen. I sympathise with that, I really do. But do you feel, you feel part of the gang?
I absolutely feel part of the gang. And I welcome the new boys, like Ted Robbins has just joined us.
Ted.
And my friend Melanie Hill, of course, who's just come in to play Kathy and is doing a great job with Dave Nielsen, that Roy and Kathy
partnership. It's working well, isn't it?
It's working well, and they're taking it really slowly.
Yeah, well, they have to take it, because after
absolutely,
after Hayley.
Exactly.
We're all not sure. We're all very protective of Roy.
But I'm loving playing Michael, and I get a kick out of people saying to me in the street, "Oh, you're Michael from Coronation Street," rather than "You're Les Dennis." It's the other way round for me, because it means that the character is starting to, settle.
Well, it's perfect for you, though. I mean, it's absolutely like it for Ted Robbins. You sort of think, well, why did they not do that years ago? It just makes, you know what I mean? It just makes sense.
And it's nice to be able to play the drama and the comedy, and that's great. The writers are giving me both, which is good.
No, absolutely. Big awards tonight. Corrie, of course, up for a go.
TV Choice Awards tonight.
Well, see, the thing is with men, you just have to put a suit on. You don't have to bother that much.
I just go to my friend Craig and say, "Can I borrow a suit?" Well, I don't borrow. I hire it from them in Wilmslow.
But how's it working? I mean, with are you living up there? Are you commuting?
Do you know
How does it work?
Really interesting? Claire and I, Claire, my wife, and I, we got to the point where we said, let's move out of London. We moved out of London before I got the job. So we moved up to Cheshire.
It's perfect.
And so it's not like I've upheaved the family.
Upheaved is a good word. I like that word.
But Sod's Law, we moved to Cheshire and then I got Spamalot in the West End. And I was commuting again. And then Corrie came along. So
which is absolutely
great.
perfect. It's really good. It really is good. And we don't know what's going to happen to him, do we? I mean, did you know when you came in how it was all going to go?
No,
not really.
No, it's like being in the Truman Show. You get your scripts and you find out what's happening in your life, in your character's life. And even now, I don't know whether he's staying with Eileen or not. There's a poll on the Corrie website, and it's saying, well, should Michael get back with Gail or should he stay with Eileen? So maybe people will vote and see what they say. But it's interesting to play. I think that war between Eileen and Gail is funny, and so having me in the middle of it all is interesting. There's some good stuff this week. There's an interesting thing where Michael thinks he might be a dad again.
Really?
Yeah, he finds a pregnancy test which isn't Eileen's, but he thinks it is. He thinks it's Eileen's, and he's like, "I love kids, by the way." I know we're not on our first flush of youth, but just as hell.
Oh, Les, I love it. I absolutely love it.